Wonderful Friday, everybody. I had a gazillion, if we can still say that. I had a lot of dreams last night, a lot of episodes played in my head. I didn't want to get up until, I still would be asleep right now. It was almost 7:30, 8 o'clock right now. But I felt the Lord tugging on me, get up, get up, get up. And I finally got up. I read my word, I prayed, and now I'm talking to you. And I just want to say, as I reflect over my life, every obstacle, every challenge that I've undergone has made me not just a better person, but has given me the test to have the testimony to tell everybody else. So my first earliest time of test was when I was young and my parents separated. I had to be about 5, 6, 7 years old. If you are seeing this by form of reel, this is going to cut off on 1 minute on YouTube. I think YouTube might give you 3, I can't remember, but if it does cut off, come back for the full length. If you're seeing this on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, stick with me. And the earliest test of trials was when I was about 5, 6, or 7. My parents split up. It really didn't, I ain't feel no effect. I honestly ain't like seeing my parents together. It just felt weird back then. You get what I'm saying? You a child and you see your parents both go in the same room. It was just weird. You know, for those who got a 2-parent household, you know what I'm talking about. But when they separated, nothing really changed. I still saw my dad regularly. My mom was still very kind to my dad. My dad was kind to my mom. The drama, if there was, I've never seen my parents argue. I've never seen them cuss each other out. None of that. I never saw that. My mom ain't do much arguing anyhow, but I've never saw that between my parents. I can honestly say my mother was a lady. I ain't never seen nobody really argue with my mom. You know, my mom was 33, was going on 33 before I was born. You know, I was gonna say conceived before I was born. I never seen my mom argue, never. And I just wanna say those earliest trials and tests, 5, 6, and 7, I saw my parents work together. Daytime, you know, my mom waking us up, getting us to school, me and my sisters and I. Afternoon, my dad picking me up, taking me to football practice or taking me to baseball practice or basketball practice. He'd be out there for a little bit of time. Then my mom would pull up, she'll bring me home. My mom was the team mom in sports. My dad was very active with all my coaches. When I played baseball, that was my dad's favorite sport. Still is my dad's favorite sport, football, even though my dad ain't really, he started watching more football because I was playing football, but my dad was very interactive, you know, still with being present. The guys on the team knew him. My mom was a team mom. So when I was 5, 6, 7, I saw my parents working together. We attended church services together. When I got baptized at age 8, both of my parents were there. They would sit together. And then even when they dated other people, everybody still was equally involved and peacefully involved. There was you can tell God was in that thing. And I can't say that I'm going through the same things my parents went through, as far as having God in the center, but that's one thing I strive to get to, because I know that the reason so many people have conflict. So I gave y'all my test when I was young. I gave y'all the testimony 5, 6, and 7 because the product was me. I still came out well. Now here is why I went through what I went through, is so that I can help someone else get through it. But it seems like I can't seem to help myself as a co-parent right now, because God is not the center. Christ is not the center. Christ is the center for me, but I can't make Christ be the center for my co-parents. You know what I'm saying? I got one co-parent, we co-parent, you know, 75% out of 100% of the time pretty decently. The other one, y'all already know the story. I can't even talk on it. But I do know that whenever there's confusion, there's absence of the presence of God. I know that. And one person, when it's 2 people raising a child, when it's co-parenting that need to take place, one person can only bear but so much weight. At the end of the day, after you've done all you can, you just stand. But I just wanted to take y'all back to the earliest test of times and trials that I underwent, because I know, as I started this video, when you go through things, it's not just for you, so that you can help reach other people, help somebody else get through, you know, the testing times. And I just know, make God the center of what you're doing. And don't just talk about it, don't just read about it, but apply the application. If the word says go to your brother if you have an ought, then you go to your brother. You know what I'm saying? You talk it out. If your brother don't receive you, you go to an elder. You take a witness. And if your brother don't receive you, then you get out of God's way. So I'm into getting out of God's way on one phase of my life, and then on the other phase of my life, like I said, co-parenting is going well on the other side. But I saw my parents keep God as the center to the day my mama passed when I was 22, and but my parents worked real well. They gelled together real well. I had two great loving parents who knew the Lord for themselves and who wasn't ashamed to display that in their walk. But yeah, that's it, y'all. We almost at 6 minutes. I wish y'all a wonderful Friday. If this video was helpful for you, like, subscribe, come back for more, and don't forget to share. Keep it there.